Welcome to your weekend focus for July the 25th and the 26th, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button. Thank you for sharing my videos with family and friends. Thanks for being a part of my journey forward, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey forward. We have the 25 energy. Now the 25 energy, if we add it together, it's a 7, which is standing in your truth. But we have to be very careful when it's a 2 plus a 5, because we can be very touchy. We can be like, if somebody challenges you on something today, you're going to meet that challenge. Okay, you're going to yeah, we'll challenge anybody who challenges us, kind of energy. There could be a restlessness about us. There could be an impatience about us. We could easily step into disagreements and arguments. It's really about knowing your emotion and knowing your truth and knowing what you stand for, and not just reacting to something, okay? Very much the 25 energy says hasty actions cause conflict. So when somebody says something to you and it just hits you in the right way, and you just like, boom, you're gone. That's the kind of energy you're being taught to control on a 25 energy day. So if you feel like you go into attack mode immediately, really be conscious of, why am I doing this? People of integrity expect to be believed, and when they're not, they let time prove them right. I don't know why that old quote just jumped into my head, but it did. Excuse me. So it's about, walking with your head held high, knowing that you have a strategy, knowing that you have a plan, knowing that you are deserving, knowing that you are worthy, knowing that you have talents and abilities, knowing that you are this unique being on a journey, a beautiful journey at that. Although sometimes it may not seem that much of a beautiful journey. Sometimes we have to look a little harder to realize the beauty of our everyday walk. But so be it. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. We're here to master our strength, our integrity, our compassion, ourselves, our knowledge of us, the knowledge of our emotion, and why we're reacting the way we are reacting. Or you could be on the receiving end of this kind of energy too. Absolutely. Now, if we do the numerology of the day, so watch out for that. Somebody gets into your face about something, you just said something in passing and they're like, what did you say? Know that you could be on the receiving end. So we have to really watch our communication, what we're saying, what we're doing, thinking it through. If you're traveling today, another thing is when you're traveling, be very cautious and plan it out thoroughly before leaving from point A to point B. Absolutely. Think, how the carpenters say it, right? Measure twice, cut once, right? Do it right the first time. So think it through. But the numerology of the day would be an 18 energy, which is the moon energy, and it's about our inner selves. It's about feeling that balance, knowing our emotion, and allowing ourselves to step into who we are, our truth. So we're back to that 7 energy again, right? Of standing in our truth. It's just how we go about it today will matter down the road, or almost immediately, perhaps in some cases. So where you feel that you want to take 2 steps forward and get into somebody's face, back it up a little bit and think it through. And you may learn something about yourself. And it may change the way you react to certain things, or, react to certain things. And you will see it for what it is. And it loses its power when you see it for what it is. By just acting, we fail to learn the lesson. So it's about stepping back. It's about catching ourselves. Or if somebody's getting into your face and you just, you're like, yeah, you want to say that to me again? Back it up. Back it up, think it through, learn why you just felt like you wanted to pounce that person for what they said or what they did. Or it could be somebody, for what you said or what you did. So it's knowing oneself with the 18 energy. And the 9. The 9 is the Hermit. The 9 is thinking of where you are and truly how you are going to step forward. What is the strategy? What is the plan? What is the destination? What will you have to sacrifice short term in order to have the long term beauty, abundance, and happiness that you are striving for? The 26 energy is, that's when good news comes in. So it's a little bit of an easier energy on the Sunday, obviously. We could get some good news. And even money, financial gains can be made in the 26 energy, but you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful to have good judgment in what you're doing. So, by pulling that one-armed bandit might not be the best way of going about increasing your wealth today. But it might be strategy. Somebody might tell you about a stock. Somebody might tell you about an investment. Somebody might tell you about a job offer. Different ways of creating money. Maybe you're looking around your house and you're saying, I could sell that and I could sell that and I could sell that and I don't need any of it and I could use the money. And I bet you somebody would just love to have these things and making money that way. It's by having good judgment. Now, you don't want to sell something that it's a necessity, but we tend to collect things as humans. So there might be something that you just might say, today's the day. I'm going to put it up on Kijiji or online or however you might sell something. I put an ad in the paper. I don't know if people still do that. And because I don't read newspapers, that's just too negative. Then they've really lessened down the comics and stuff like that and the little puzzles to get your brain working. They kind of dummied all that down. So the paper doesn't hold much value for me. Now, in the daily numerology, it would be a 19 energy, and that is the sun. That is you. That is about you. And you go to a 9 plus 1 is a 10. That is moving into a better time, a better presence, a better place. That the new chapters are beginning in your life. If we go 1 plus 0, it is a 1, and that is the Magician. And we know that whenever the Magician is around, we want to keep our thoughts positive because what we think about, what is essentially our wishes going forward. So if you're pulling yourself down, if you're like, oh, I can't believe I got into that argument yesterday and I'll never look at that person the same way again, and you're just feeling down, and, so be careful on the Saturday because the Sunday could be so joyous. If you're not taking in the past of yesterday's actions or words, what was done. Some people, I know this one gentleman, and he was the cashier, and the woman had upset him so bad that he came into work the next day and he had a cold sore. And I said, what are you doing with that cold sore? Where'd that come from? And he says, oh, it's the stress of that woman yesterday. Like he just carried it with him. And we can all do that. Right? We just keep thinking back to, oh, I can't believe that happened. They said this or they acted that way. Analyze it. Understand that anger you have. Why do you have that anger? Does it mirror something in you that you would like to do, but you fail to do because you know it's better not to? But how could you express yourself in that way? And maybe you will find a way of being yourself and being able to state freely who you are, what you are, where you're going, who you're becoming in a different manner, in a different way, in a different light. The Magician energy is about your wishes forward. So daydream a little bit, think about the big picture, think about the happily ever after. Think about rainbows and unicorns, and although Neptune is retrograde, so we'll quickly get rid of the unicorns and the rainbows, and we'll get a little bit more grounded in our approaches, which is probably a very good thing for us. Let's get to the cards. Oh, the sun is in Leo, so that's beautiful, creative energy. giggles and laughter. And I believe the moon is in Libra. So Libra is about balance. It'll be a little harder to make decisions this weekend because we'll see both sides of the coin. We'll see both sides of the argument. So don't fret over that. Just know it is the moon's energy affecting you, and lay it out and look at it, and say you'll look at it again in a couple of days when the moon has moved, maybe into Scorpio, where it'll really be black or white. There won't be any gray areas left. So write it down, put it away for a couple of days. I think on Monday the moon moves into Scorpio. So let's see what the cards have to say. And we have the Knight of Cups as our first card. This is relationships. This is having fun. This is love. This is love, creativity, passion, pure joy in the moment. Now I kind of see the Knight of Cups as riding by, and he sees ya and he says, come on, I'm all packed for a picnic. Let's go down by the apple tree by the stream and throw a blanket down and open up that picnic basket, and let's have some fun. Maybe we'll go swimming. And you get there, and it's a beautiful experience. It's about getting to the basics in a relationship, whether it is a best friend, a lover, a spouse, a partner, somebody at work perhaps. But it's about enjoying the moment. It's about tapping into that sensuality, that passion, that joy. Now, it might not be a person. It could be a thing you do. It could be something that you just love doing. It could be painting and dancing and taking care of a garden, taking care of children, taking care of elderly, taking care of yourself, pampering yourself, seeing the beauty of who you are. Temperance. Temperance is very much about creating the balance in your life. Temperance is, she sits there and she has these two cups, and it's like she's mixing to get the right balance. And so we may be looking at the things in our life, the people in our life, and understanding what needs to be and what does not need to be. Having more by having less. Understand what is truly valuable to you, whether it's a person, a relationship, a environment, something that you do, something that you partake in. What brings in true balance, happiness, joy? Queen of Cups. It is very much about loving ourselves, huh? So maybe it's the growth of loving ourselves, of realizing that, we're not going to have that hasty action. We're going to be very conscious of it. And so we can turn the love towards us. And not take everything maybe so personally, or we're a little bit more sensitive. We're definitely probably going to be a little bit touchier. So back it off and know that you are worthy. Know that you are deserving. Know that you are on a path of enlightenment. So you are on a path going forward towards your dreams, your goals, your desires. Love you. Turn that attention into you. Take that anger, that frustration, and turn it into love for who you are and where you're going. And you don't have to prove it to anybody else right now. You don't have to have conversations about it with anybody else right now. You just have to know in your heart of hearts that you are worthy of it, that you are deserving of it, that you have been working towards something. And by golly, you're going to do it. You've got this. This is about loving yourself, your talents, your abilities, who you are, and knowing that you can fill that cup with anything that you want. So you're almost contemplating, which way should I go? What should I step into? What adventure should I conquer? Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles says, whatever you pick, first of all, you're going to probably realize a little bit more about your strength, your talent, your ability, who you are, what you could create if you wanted to, and you know it's going to take hard work. And you know it's going to, you're in it for the long haul. This isn't short little things that you're going to be doing. It's going to be grand. It's going to be spectacular. It's going to be ginormous. So, yeah, we have those little goals and dreams, but this is really about dedicating yourself, but making a promise to yourself, a commitment to yourself of where you want to go. And see it within yourself. See what everybody else can see so easily sometimes. That we take for granted that anybody can do this. No, they can't. Look at this, the Two of Cups. New relationships start. New partnerships form. New people enter your life that help you go forward in some way. This is a dawning of a new day. This could very well be a new best friend, a new lover, a new child coming into your life, a new friend, best friend, a new co-worker that you just seem like you just know each other. You've known each other forever, and you only just met kind of energy. This is about working together with other people. This could even be the celebration of good news coming your way. And you have somebody there new to support you, or it's somebody, chances are it's new, or they are, they've been absent in your life in some way and they're stepping up to the plate now. They've changed the energy, they've changed the vibration of how the balance of the relationship works. And how they want to be present in it. Let's get a mantra card. So very much about relationships with other people, enjoying them, loving them. Very stark contrast to the numerology. And a little bit more in line with the astrology. But because it differs doesn't mean that we should ignore it. We're just getting a bigger picture. So yeah, it could be a very beautiful weekend for us. So long as we don't challenge anybody who tries to challenge us. So long as we don't make those rash, quick judgments, those hasty actions to really take us down a rabbit hole somewhere. To invite in conflict. So knowing that can happen, knowing that that energy is also there for us, we can be very conscious of it and go towards the other energy that is being offered to us this weekend. Our card is celebration. Let go and have fun. That Leo energy is coming through. Celebration. Go and have fun. Enjoy the moment. Isn't that what the first card was all about? Enjoying the moment. I saw you enjoying the moment. Fully just being present. You weren't worried about the bill collector that keeps phoning. You weren't worried about will your paycheck go in the bank next week. You were being present in the moment and enjoying life. Enjoying the company of another. Enjoying a picnic by a stream under an apple tree. Let go and have fun. You sitting there worried about things that have happened or might happen robs you of the opportunity of being present in the moment and enjoying the simple fact of now. Right now, the phone's not ringing. Right now, nobody's trying to get into my bank to take money anyway, so I don't have to worry about those things right now. Right now, I can be in the moment. I can go for that picnic by the stream. I don't know, depending on where you live, if you can even go for a picnic by the stream, but if you can. So, now is the time to celebrate a special event, have fun, get ready for a party, a wedding, a graduation, a job promotion, a festivity of some kind. It's a time to celebrate and be joyful. This is a special moment to spend with family and friends in a positive and uplifting environment. Let go of worry, let go of doubt. Focus on the abundance available to you right now. Eat, drink, dance, be merry, and enjoy the pleasures and memories that these special occasions bring. And if you don't have a special occasion, then invent one. Okay? Even if you live alone and you only have a cat, celebrate it with your cat. Give the cat some tuna. You could have a lobster. I don't know. I was just trying to think along the fish lines. Mantra is, I enjoy special moments with my loved ones and friends. I enjoy special moments with my loved ones and friends. Look for the opportunity to create that memory. We never go into a situation. It's usually something happens. It was, and it's the story for years to come, right? So, but you have to be present in order to be a witness to that story. Let's get our animal cards out here. Okay. Let's see who we get here. Okay, we have, look at this. See through the illusion with the dragonfly. Well, we haven't had the dragonfly in quite some time, have we? See through the illusion. Accomplishments, inspiration, wishes. I have realized that the past and future are real illusions, and that they exist in the present, which is what there is and all there is. I have realized that the past and future are real illusions, that they exist in the present, which is that there is, and which is what there is and all there is. Dragonfly reminds you that there is beauty within the simple things. Passion helps to lift the flight. That's what it says. Now is the time for you to reward yourself for every accomplishment, small or large. That's our queen sitting in the middle, the Queen of Cups, telling you to love you. Shed any sadness from your soul and spirit so that you can see through the illusion you have created that doesn't fit the real you. Pick up some motivational novels, stories, autobiographies, and feel the shift within your vibration when you read these. Look at them. Study them. Paste sticky notes around your house, desk, mirror, even your car, that have inspirational quotes on them. Dragonflies can often be found around water sources, so they represent strong emotion, within you. Write a letter to yourself, forgiving yourself of all the times you felt you have failed. Then add all the accomplishments that you have had and want to complete. It's time to be your true self. It's time to be the person you were born to be. Dragonflies come in a variety of colors and are often seen as magical. One moment their color may look green, the next blue. The message behind Dragonfly is that sometimes life isn't all it appears to be. See through the illusion that either you or someone else in your life is trying to portray. Because there is beauty, there is magic. There are memories being created moment by moment. There are such a thing as miracles. I've seen enough to be able to look you in the eye and say yes. Expect it, because it can be in your life. Look towards the happiness, the joy that you want in your life. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.